भारतीय छात्र संसद का ये मंच युवाओं को प्रेरणा देने के लिए है, उन्हें एक रास्ता दिखाने के लिए। और जब ऐसे युवा हमारे सामने खड़े होकर ये बताते हैं कि हाँ, मैं राजनीति में हूँ और मैं एक कर्मठ कार्यकर्ता की तरह काम कर रहा हूँ, तो वाकई हम सबको एक प्रेरणा मिलती है आगे बढ़ने की। और ऐसे ही युवा छात्र नेताओं को की ज़मीन को तैयार करता है भारतीय छात्र संसद मंच। और हम इस समय यहाँ इनवाइट करेंगे हमारे होनहार युवा छात्र नेताओं को, जो अपनी बात यहाँ मंच पर रखेंगे। मैं आवाज़ दूंगी हयातुल्लाह अमीर, जो कि काबुल अफ़गानिस्तान से आते हैं और यहाँ भारत में बीबीएम कर रहे हैं, हमारे साथ यहाँ मौजूद हैं। हयातुल्लाह अमीर अपनी बात रखेंगे। तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट के साथ इन युवा छात्र नेता का यहाँ स्वागत, अभिनंदन कीजिए। Hayatullah Amir.
Thank you very much. Respected speakers, distinguished guests, and my dear student leaders, a very good evening. I, Hayat Amiri, all the way from Afghanistan, am honored to stand confident and tall to share my views on how can we contribute towards what we desire for a peaceful tomorrow. Uniting the youth and instilling a sense of responsibility. I think that's what Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad keeps it closest to the objective. And I'm proud to share or exchange word of wisdom to such a dynamic crowd right in front of me. If we go through the fundamentals of all the religion and ideologies that exist in this world, we will surely find one thing common, and that is the promotion of peace. And while keeping in mind the universal idea that we strongly believe in, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which means the world is a family, I think there is a great amount of possibility for us to achieve our goals on national integration through culture and constitution. Stronger state for a stronger India, spiritualization of politics, and many more. National integration advocates the true meaning of unity in diversity. It sees the unity of people towards their country, irrespective of individual differences such as color, caste, and creed. From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, on every 20 kilometers we see differences in dialects. On every step you take on this land, you'll experience an entire new culture. We stand confident and tall when we talk about diversity. That is India. Culture is like the lily pond, where on the surface you've got leaves and flowers and things that are visible to the visitor. That describes the how we do things around. But an explanation to why we do things in that way forces you to look at the root system. What's feeding it? The history of the pond. And who planted what? If you don't dig down into the reasons for why we do things in that way, you only have a superficial idea about it and haven't really understood it. Therefore, it is fundamentally vital for everyone to understand and respect differences and adopt the culture of coexistence that contribute greatly towards national integration. Let's drive back to history to enhance our learnings on leadership failures, due to which, at the end of the day, innocent citizens had to pay a high price. When America invaded Iraq, when Uncle Sam said that we have weapons of mass destruction, but after finding out that all the evidences were mere hypotheses, they have only 5 letters of words for us to say. S-O-R-R-Y, sorry. And the lives lost in the barbaric acts that have been occurring in India aren't just less than the lives that were lost in Iraq or Afghanistan for that matter. Let's assure that India's leaders will not repeat history, but rather implant the value of unity in our hearts and lead us towards what we call India. Ambedkarji once expressed, I think the Constitution is workable. It is strong enough to hold the country both in peacetime and in wartime. Indeed, if I may say so, if things go wrong under the new Constitution, the reason will not be that we had a bad Constitution. What we will have to say is that man was vile. Now the question remains to us, are we going to blame the Constitution or accept the fact that we have been completely ignorant and say no to vested interest of politicians? Therefore, if we desire to fight poverty, promote gender equality, provide quality education, and defend human rights, then we must integrate diversity into our national strategies to obtain what we call unity, peace, prosperity, and sustainability in tomorrow. And ladies and gentlemen, if we can live up to all these promises, then there is a good news. India is safe in tomorrow. Thank you.
थैंक यू वेरी मच हयातुल्ला आमिर एंड इस मंच पर हम स्वागत अभिनंदन करेंगे इस युवा का जो कि काबुल अफगानिस्तान से आते हैं राहुल कराड़ जी, इनका अभिनंदन करेंगे आपकी तालियों के साथ इस होनहार युवा छात्र नेता का अभिनंदन। यही वो आवाज़ें हैं जो कि दुनिया में सुनी जाएंगी और जिस पर दुनिया चलेगी। बहुत बहुत स्वागत। और अब हम आमंत्रित करेंगे टीना पिकियल को जो कि एमए इंग्लिश पढ़ रही हैं, केरला से आती हैं, उनको हम आमंत्रित करेंगे वो आएं और अपनी बात कहें। टीना पिकियल।
A very good evening to all of my friends and the dignitaries. My name is Tina Johnny Pinnacle, and I'm going to talk about the need for youth in politics. Democracy. It is a buzzword of our political system. It's a word on our democracy bell. But is it really so? Are we really satisfied with the way our country is being governed? Ask yourselves, are we ready to step up and take ownership? Certainly not. We are waiting for some opportune time for some person to guide us. Friends, we like to project ourselves on social media sites. But when it comes to voicing our opinions on politics, we hesitate and shy away. Why? Are we scared? Of what? Society? Family? Friends? Politicians? We are very privileged that MIT School of Government, Pune, is conducting initiatives like Bharati Satra Sansad to propel us, to change the preconceived notions of politics, that it is not meant for the educated, that it is not meant for the youth. This platform gives us the opportunity to express ourselves, to focus on social issues of critical importance. During independence, Gandhiji had called upon the youth brigade, and young leaders like Nehruji, Neta Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, and others came to lead the movement. If they can, why can't we? The deplorable plight of the Indian politics is because the youth today is not interested, and also because they do not have a platform. Today, we only have a handful of Indian leaders, young leaders, to lead us, but they already belong to political families. What we need are more role models and enthusiastic youth to lead us, to show us the path to succeed, to change. In this 21st century, where globalization and free economy are the path to progress and success, it is important that the youth and the educated come forward and be the backbone of our emerging nation. I believe that we can speak up, stand out, accept risk, and take challenges. As Kiran Bedi, the iconic policewoman, had once said, youth must join politics to do good, not to seek power. Time is now. It is not too late. Let this be a clarion call to my dear young leaders to come forward, join hands, and take an oath. Ask not what the country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Thank you.
थैंक यू वेरी मच टीना। और टीना का भी यहाँ अभिनंदन करेंगे हम भारतीय छात्र संसद के मंच पर उनको फेलिसिटेट करेंगे। श्री राहुल कराड़, आपकी तालियों के साथ टीना का हौसला बढ़ाएंगे हम। थैंक यू वेरी मच। और अब जो अगला नाम मैं पुकारने जा रही हूँ वो है अखिल इनाम सेट्टी, जो कि MBA के स्टूडेंट हैं, सूरत से आते हैं। अखिल को हम आमंत्रित करेंगे कि वो आएं और अपनी बात कहें।
Namaste, Namaskaram, Assalamu alaikum. Dear friends, దేశమంటే మట్టి కాదోయ్ దేశమంటే మనుషులోయ్ అన్నాడు కవి గురజాడ అప్పారావు. This statement from my mother tongue Telugu means a country is not made up of soil, but it's made up of people. Today, I would like to connect this to the sub-theme that a country is not just the center, it's a union of states. India. Today, this world doesn't completely understand what we mean to say by referring to the word India. Their thoughts at most end up in the Chanakyapuri area of Delhi or the Dalal Street of Mumbai or the IT corridors of Hyderabad or Bangalore. But it's high time that the world will realize that India is a true union of states. It's time that we realize that the strength of the states is the strength of the country, that the strength of the states is strength of India. India, predicted to be one of the top 3 economies of the world by 2020, has its contributions not just from Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai or Hyderabad, but also from the farmlands of Punjab and Andhra Pradesh, from the tourism of Goa and Kashmir, from the tea plantations and forests of Assam and Nagaland, to the industrial infrastructure of Gujarat and Maharashtra. It has contributions from every single state, district, town and panchayat of this country. In a country like India, the cultural spectrum is as detailed as it's expansive. Cultures, traditions, languages, festivals, geography, whatnot, everything changed within kilometers. Today, it must be realized that the state government should be given more power in order to enact better laws by understanding the ground level situations. The central government, with its immense foresight and knowledge, cannot possibly tailor exact legislations according to the requirements of the states. Over the past 60 years, India's federal experiment has undergone many trials and tribulations. The system has sought to explore and innovate, trying to discover how much diversity was it possible to accommodate without compromising the essential unity. Dear friends, I come from the youngest state of India, Telangana. Today I have noticed a lot of criticism upon formation of such a new state. But my dear friends, I, through this esteemed dais of the Indian Student Parliament, would like to tell this world that the demands for new states will keep on rising until and unless the partiality towards one particular region will die. Development, wealth, infrastructure and power will be spread equally among all the regions. Only then the slogans of Inqilab Zindabad will rest. And dear people, today I would also like to tell this world that as it sees, there is absolutely no hatred between the people of Telangana state and Andhra Pradesh state. The state of Andhra Pradesh has been bifurcated only for the administrative convenience and a better development. We, the people of both the states, will continue to live as brothers and sisters and cooperate for the overall development of Telugus and also the whole country. Today, the union government should realize that it cannot be sustained alone, but it needs the involvement and cooperation of the state governments. So, it should use the existing institutional mechanisms such as National Development Councils and Niti Aayog, so that cooperative federalism will prevail and make stronger states and a stronger India. Jai Hind!
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, थैंक यू सो मच नाम सेट्टी। और इस होनहार युवा छात्र को भी यहाँ पर हम सम्मानित करेंगे, आपकी तालियों के साथ सम्मानित करेंगे उनके विचारों के लिए। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। लोकतंत्र है इसकी गरिमा, इसका रक्षण। और भारतीय छात्र संसद का ये मंच युवा छात्र नेताओं को आवाज देता है, उनकी आवाज को बुलंदियां देता है, वो आवाज जो हम सब और पूरा हिंदुस्तान, पूरा भारत सुन सकता है। और अब अगले स्पीकर जो आ रहे हैं उनका नाम है मोहम्मद खुर्शीद हुसैन, बीटेक कर रहे हैं, वारंगल तेलंगाना से आते हैं, उनको हम आमंत्रित करते हैं।
काय पुणेकर कसा काय? I, Mohammad Khurshid Hussain, presently a final year student of Delhi College of Engineering, would like to express my views on stronger states for stronger India. Before that, a real thinker never sleeps. We all, that is 29 states, starting from Jammu and Kashmir at the north, Arunachal Pradesh from the east, Kerala at the south, and Gujarat from the west, are of equal importance and can be referred to the strongest pillars which support the dome, which can be referred as central government. Now, the idea of Delhi being a giver, that is central government, and states as takers should be changed. We as a country are still developing. But when will we emerge as a powerful developed nation? The main reason which I found is there is lack of proper communication between the people and the government. And the government here, which I mean, which we elected us. Now, there are few questions which are to be raised. Those are, first, everyone wants to contribute towards nation building. But the main problem is he or she doesn't know how to, where to, and what to. That too, with utmost efficiency. The second question, how the pillars, that is states, can be made stronger so that they, along with Delhi, can move shoulder to shoulder and trying to keep pace with other states to start showing some positive results. Third, अच्छे दिन आएंगे, पर अच्छे दिन अब अच्छे पल में बदल चुके हैं. The main reason is the states are not so supportive towards central government. Even if the central government is sitting with full majority, the bills have not been cleared, which are of vital importance. For that, the political leaders should come out of their political shackles, which I mean is constructive politics. Now, confused? The answers are very easy but hidden. In my opinion, the word implementation in our country is missing. The ways through which it can be easily brought are: awareness should be spread about PILs and RTIs. Introduction of NOTA, that is none of the above option in the election process, which will in a way pressurize the political parties at every level to nominate a right person. What after that? Doing so will bring right-minded people at the top of the organization. After these things, we, the students, can be involved in any stage as interns and employees. Doing so, we can actually use our demographic dividend, which is very potential enough. After these things, I still believe, don't you have any responsibility towards a nation? The comments like, government job le lete hain, life secure ho jayegi. And at last, I would like to say that still the biggest challenge in front of us and the government is to do the right thing to the right set of people, which I mean who actually deserve it, at the right time, with the right motive, to a right extent, and most importantly, in a right way. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Before that, I would like to thank BCS to give me this who have given me this opportunity, and I am sure the gap between the political leaders and the student leaders will easily be diminished in the coming years because of Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
थैंक यू वेरी मच मोहम्मद खुर्शीद हुसैन. और यहाँ पर एक बार और सम्मानित हमारे युवा छात्र नेता मोहम्मद खुर्शीद हुसैन. आपकी तालियों के साथ इस होनहार युवा का यहाँ पर हम मनोबल बढ़ाएंगे. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.